What up, doe? I am Ease.
Rando Calrissian.
And it's Mr. Showtime, the MVP, and welcome back to In My Opinion Podcast. The motherfucking return, man. We in this bitch. One time, Joe.
Shout out to In My Opinion.
Second time, Joe.
Shout out to In My Opinion.
Last time, Joe.
Shout out to In My Opinion.
We back, man. Another week, another episode. It's been a long motherfucking time. The longest hiatus ever. But the best podcast in the motherfucking world is back. What's good? Ease, what's poppin'?
This is the
I
don't know how many the return.
Yes, sir. Rando, what's good, my nigga?
I almost missed my cue because BC on here.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. This is the boy BC.
Shout out to BC. Couldn't be here tonight, man. Shout out to BC, my guy. But yeah, man, we back. It's another episode, bro. We got a lot of shit to catch up on.
We missed shit we can't even go back and talk about.
Yeah, it was so much shit. But one thing we can catch up on is what y'all niggas been up to. I talk to you niggas every day, but let's talk to the people for a second. Ease, what's been up, my guy?
Making moves. Got a show coming up.
Yes, sir.
On it's gonna be on Tubi and Amazon Prime. The show gonna be called The Lick. Shout out my homeboy Dose. Very talented writer, very talented rapper. Just that nigga mind works. Just.
So you liking the script? It's a good script, nice script,
and he doing it all by himself. Like, you know, niggas give suggestions and shit, and he takes some of it and run with it. But just to see one person sit down and write all this shit, and as we rehearsing, you seeing how shit just go together, and you like, oh, this motherfucker doing this, and don't know that this motherfucker doing.
Yeah.
Just to see one person's mind coming up with all that shit is fucking crazy, bro. So shout out to Dose, man.
How many episodes is it?
The first season is going to be 5.
Okay.
We will do a episode of this show with as much of the cast as we can get here.
Yeah. For sure.
A few of them have agreed to it already. We got some very talented actors and actresses. Shout out to the ladies, though.
One time.
They all are very talented, very beautiful young ladies.
Yeah, man, that's for sure. Yeah, bring them through.
Yeah,
bring the whole cast through.
For
Let's
sure.
get it.
We gonna have some fun. Been doing that. Been back in the studio working on music. Just trying to be active, man, because y'all niggas be letting all my creative juices go to waste, and I don't like it.
First of all, don't tell us anything about your juices.
At all, ever. I don't hear shit about none of your juices.
No Diddy.
Second of all, yes, I need you to make it in Hollywood so I can be part of your entourage and try to get some of these little Hollywood chicks.
Yeah, I can be Johnny damn it, drama. I'll be drama because, you know, I cook and shit. So I can be drama.
I'll be
you could be E. You like, or turtle. You want to be turtle? Yeah. You could be turtle. Yeah. And Mo can be cousin Dominic, the big. Yeah, for sure.
But Mo in the show too.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah,
Mo in the show too. We actually playing disgruntled brothers.
Oh, straight.
Like
so y'all don't fuck with each other?
We do not fuck with each other.
Okay.
And it's going to be hard for me to act like I'm mad at my brother, because I'll never be mad at that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What you got to do is channel some of that childhood anger that you had from way back in the day.
Mo used to fight
like when that nigga broke your RoboCop or something. What was it?
I might fight that nigga over that.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, bring that back.
Why was we just talking about that the other day?
The RoboCop
yes.
shit? I ain't never going to forget that story.
My nigga winked at me before he exploded, bro. Damn, man. You know how much that'd be worth right now?
Oh, man, yeah. That was one with the caps in the back, too.
Nah, you pressed a little button and his eyes light up and it make the gun sign.
Yeah,
he had a little button that blended into his chest.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the one with the caps in the back.
Too. Yeah.
I had that one, too, but the one that Mo broke. Man.
That's a fucked up toy.
R.I.P.
They gave us fucking caps, dog.
Yeah.
Gun.
That bitch be smoking.
Living room smell like gunpowder and shit. Smell like fireworks in the living room.
We had some terrible toys.
Throw that fucking toy away.
We had some shit, man.
Yeah, we did.
But you know what? They taught us survival, nigga.
Yeah.
First of all, RoboCop, that shit technically should not have been for kids.
I don't know if I'm old enough to watch RoboCop now.
Get the fuck off of me, man.
like the hero of the story gets brutally massacred at the beginning.
They rolled on that nigga so hard.
Brutally massacred, and then like they made a cartoon out that shit,
Right.
and gave it to us on Saturday morning. Like that shit is wild.
But
wild
it
as
show
fuck.
you how everything go full circle. Because now when all these girls take their lace front off, they look like RippleCop.
Yeah. That fucking forehead be way the fuck back
They is
here and
predicting the
shit.
future.
Get some baby food for these. That nigga say tastes like baby food. Nigga RoboCop eating baby food.
Man, that's
That
all
niggas
I've
get
been
this
doing.
nigga a steak or something.
I just
man.
been trying to be active, bro.
That's what's up.
Trying to be creative.
Yeah, man.
Trying to just living, man.
Yeah. Because I like I said, being a creative, which I think we all have that in us, and not really actively creating a bunch of shit on a regular basis is definitely draining on the spirit. It
I
definitely
be down
is because
I
I
got
went
so
through
many
it.
ideas of stuff I want to do.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
skit wise and all of that, and I be like, and I use dog references because that was part of my life for a long time.
Yeah.
But like when that pit bull would be on the other side of the fence and they see another dog and it be crying because it just want to go over there and kill that motherfucker so bad, I just be behind that fence crying.
Like pit on pit violence.
Yeah, I just want to go and just shake some shit up, man.
Looking at the other side of the fence.
It hurt me to just keep this shit bottled up.
Got you, man. As long as you don't tell us about no more juices, we with you, bro. We with you for sure, all the way. What's been up with you, Randy, man? What's been popping, dog?
Nah, man, it's always on an active search for new porn to watch.
Man, come on, man. I'm telling you, seems like we done synced it all. Seems like we done just viewed it all.
That's because y'all be typing in them name brand bitches. Nah, you gotta go find
No, I like the amateur stuff.
not necessarily amateur, just not the big time professionals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, just type me in Detroit.
I've
See what I
never
was
done
talking
that.
about. You never done that?
Oh, I've done that plenty
I've
of times.
never
Tell me
done
what.
that.
You slipping. He
See if I can find
you got a level to unlock,
that I've
nigga.
run into before. Yeah.
You got a level to
Level to
unlock.
unlock.
Yeah.
I've never thought to do that.
I'm like,
Never.
see if I know one of these.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Came across.
Oh, and I done came across a few that's on the Facebook feed. Like, I'd be like,
Word?
oh yeah, I'll put you up on one. I don't know them personally, but you know how like we've been on Facebook for almost 20 years or some shit now. The amount of friends that you amass that you don't know is insane. So coming across certain pages, you know what I'm saying, and you like, oh, they look like a thought, or you know what I'm saying, they be putting that thought material out there.
Right.
Only content they put out is ass shaking and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know the ones. So you might come across one, and it happened. it happened on the hub. So yeah. But just type in like Detroit, Chicago,
I never thought to do
Dallas.
Yep, putting like Detroit thoughts or something.
Yeah,
I'm
something.
putting in random stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
that. Y'all are running out of beat material.
Telling you, man.
Detroit hoes.
Yeah, you never searched your own city on Pornhub.
never
Like,
have, bro.
Searching your own city on Pornhub unlocks a whole nother level. Oh man, let's get off of porn. Let's just
All right.
What else been up though, man? What else? Anything else, bro? Anything else you been up to recently, Rando?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, same here, bro. Same here. I just been working and chilling, man. Like you said, you just trying to find some new content to jump off into. I found a couple of new ventures to try. Just working some kinks out with a few things, but I think for sure we should all write a series. I think we should write a 6-part series.
I'm down.
Yeah, just get a bunch of ideas, throw them into a hat.
Now, what you want
and
it to be about? It could be comedy, drama.
I say we just all write a bunch of ideas on like little sheets of paper, put them in a bowl, start pulling shit out, and see what puzzle pieces we could just put together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then something genuine and authentic may come from all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just try and focus on one idea, you streamline yourself. But if we just have this idea, and see how we can jumble it together, might come with something.
Do a hood version of Friends.
For sure.
I think that'd be a hit.
Of course. But it's kind of Martin. That's kind of what Martin was. In a way.
Friends was living single.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
From Living Single.
Because they were all in the same building, right? Yeah. Okay.
I think Maxine stayed across the street though.
She might have.
I think she did.
She might have. Maxie, I don't
'Cause she
live
used to
with.
always come through
I
that
don't
door.
live with you. Pause. With the pause.
But yeah, we could work something. Oh, and you know what? End up getting Randy a small little part in the series that might end up expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you going down through there, man? You about to be a movie star, bro?
I can't act, so
You know what though? One thing I'm gonna give you: you have timing, bro. That nigga Randy.
He does.
That nigga Randy.
I think Randy would be a good comedian.
He has a good comedic
Yeah,
timing.
I think he'd be a good comedian.
Okay, speaking of which, did any of y'all watch this Jared Carmichael shit?
I saw the first episode.
I haven't seen it. I'm kind of
got a new
scared to
show?
watch it, bro.
You should be scared to watch
I
it.
saw that fucking screenshot
No,
of the
in his drawers?
Yes, and I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to watch that.
It's tough, bro. It's. I want to say watch it.
It makes you feel awkward.
Very awkward.
Okay, all
What?
right.
He got a new show?
Yeah, it's on HBO.
It's a reality.
Yeah,
show.
it's like a
Just
reality
him-
show.
Dog, there's a scene where this nigga just sitting on the couch sucking on a nigga toes.
What?
It's tough. It's a tough watch, man.
No, it's not a tough watch. Vince Staples show. I'm just gonna change the subject.
Okay,
Thank you.
let's get there, but we got it. This shit, the first, it's like I want to not tell y'all to watch it, but you gotta watch it. You gotta see the shit with him and Tyler.
Now I've heard about it because Amber was like, "Why did Tyler call Jared Carmichael a dumb bitch?" And I'm like, "It was a stupid bitch" or something like that. And I'm like, "They on Twitter beefing?" She's like, "Nah, I guess it was on this show."
Yeah, you gotta. God.
Like, didn't he profess his love to him or some shit like that?
It's like he sprung on this nigga.
Who sprung on who?
Gerard is sprung on Tyler.
What Tyler be doing to these niggas? He
He
had
done did something.
Jaden tripping too.
Yeah, just-
Tyler's my boyfriend.
Yeah, out on stage and shit.
Tyler got that bussy. Boy.
Shit. Oh shit!
Tyler be turning these niggas out, man.
Tyler be taking these niggas down through there.
And I was talking to somebody, like, you know, he be slipping them little gay lines in.
Yeah,
But them shits be hard, man.
dude, like that shit on Funk Flex.
Yeah.
Nigga was going crazy on Funk Flex. Hold up.
Yeah. Scrolling through the index
Yeah,
looking for some buff neck, man. But he had so many lines on that album with drama. And when you think about the song with him and 21, you know, he opened it up.
That whole drama, whatchamacallit, was fire.
It
the whole
was.
joint he did.
It was, but that cash in, cash out with him and 21. He say something about the girl said she had a man. And he just tell that bitch, get out the way. Because he looking for that nigga. He said, I'm looking like, where he at? Get out the way. Like, he be, but it was a dope line. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, you be like, man, this nigga's talking about boys.
I might fly to Sweden to free him, braid my wig ASAP, tat on my ribs, switch with him, then I can fuck all the sweet men that I wanna. Actually, I'm gonna heat it up real quick, motherfucker, I'm LeBron. Listen, Flex, we just met, but I know it don't seem like R. Kelly wet dreams. I always keep 16s, nigga.
Going crazy, though. He say, what am I do?
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff neck
at Flex
niggas
face.
just for some hot butt sex.
He said,
Whoa, the hands right away. Flex like, whoa.
What made you go with that verse? What made you?
He said, what made you go with that verse? This nigga Tyler, I think low-key Tyler is a gay troll. Like, I think that he probably, hang on, he may dabble. But I think that most of it is really a lot of trolling.
And I think that's why it doesn't turn me away from his music.
Oh, yeah.
Cause I don't. It seems mostly like a troll, or it's clever. As long as it's clever wordplay, I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Yeah.
You can't be too much. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Can't be too far off the deep end. But as long as it's clever wordplay,
I thought that before that he was just trolling until I saw this. It's like it ain't no way
That's
you
just him.
sprung on him like that. If
Y'all ain't did something.
yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Watch at your own risk.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it because, like, I just have to see
I think
what's
I'm
going
not
on, but
gonna.
I don't know, man. I'm
Because
gonna
I
watch
saw that little clip of him in his drawers, and I was like, you know what? I don't even want to know what's going on.
Because it's like, what happened? Like, I think he was on this little rise as a stand-up. He was doing, like, he was about to be the next one. Mm-hmm. And then it was, I'm gay. And then it was kind of like, he just ventured off into this whole other realm of awkward comedy, even though his comedy was always kind of awkward to begin with.
It got real, just conversational.
Yeah,
like
conversational, a little bit dark.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the whole coming out experience was hard for him.
And half is that, because that one special he did when he was just sitting down talking to the crowd.
Yeah.
Half of that was about Tyler.
Are you, what?
Yes, they show you, and it's like, damn, I didn't. If you go back and watch it, like,
Yeah.
shit, that was about.
Jeez.
Yeah, but they if you watch the first episode,
Yeah.
they put it all together.
All right,
And it's
okay.
like, yo.
But Vince Staples show.
Should have been more episodes
Great
than
comedy.
it was.
Yeah.
But
I
it
thought
was
that
a really good show.
Incredible show.
Yes, very much so.
Now,
Genius to me.
I'm
Very
going to
much
say
so.
this, and this might be jumping out the window. Granted, it was a short season. It has the potential to be the same level or maybe even better than Atlanta.
That's what I compared it to, and I think it was on. I think it's in that lane. I don't think this first season was as good as the first
It
season.
wasn't
of
as many
Atlanta.
episodes.
But it wasn't.
Yeah,
I
yeah, but
don't think it was as good as that first season of Atlanta. But
it's in that lane, and it has potential to go there.
Because, sometimes Atlanta kind of ventured off.
later seasons,
Yeah,
I think that even though it was a lot of weird comedy, it all stayed in the same little realm. It didn't get really far fetched until this nigga started going to weird niggas' houses and all the Michael Jackson nigga house
That
and
was
all
season
that
2.
stuff. And it was like, but even that, it meant something because he went there for a reason that led you back to the main plot.
right.
So, but it's just these later seasons, like when
The
they was just
episode
like,
with the ladies and the kids.
yeah, like
It was no
what was
comedy
that?
in that.
Nothing.
But it's
didn't-
something that really happened.
It was. It was.
I've never finished Atlanta. I didn't
Me
finish
neither.
last
I didn't either.
season.
Me neither.
Yeah, I just
Couldn't do it.
yeah.
I couldn't get through it. I think I owe it to the series to go back
Just
and do
do
it.
it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
But Vince got one. Vince got one. But Vince is just naturally funny.
Yeah.
Naturally funny.
Naturally
guy.
talented.
Yeah. Yeah. All the way around.
Yeah.
All
Vince
the way
go
around.
crazy.
He was good when he did his cameo on Insecure.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
And on Abbott Elementary.
Abbott. Yep.
What
Yeah, he
episode
got a
was it?
reoccurring role.
Yeah, on a
on
couple,
there.
yeah,
he
on
was
a
her
couple.
girl. He was her boyfriend for a little while.
Yeah.
They was dating.
Because he
The
was
main character.
He was.
What's her name? What is shit?
What is her name
I
on the show?
forget. Honestly, I forget her name. I forget everybody's name.
Brunson? No, yeah. What's her
Because he
name?
was everybody
Something
hates
Brunson.
Chris Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah,
he?
he was in
I
that
haven't gotten that far in Abbott. Yeah,
You haven't?
I think I'm only finished the first season.
That's still
I
season
think.
1, ain't it?
No, it's season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I only
Yeah,
finished.
you
season
missing a
1.
lot, bro.
Yeah, I got to go.
Season 2 was really good.
Okay.
And that's where he come in.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. I got to catch up.
Yeah.
Got to catch up. But let's jump into it, man. Let's get into it, man. You know where we starting? We starting with the shit. We got to start with the shits. Kendrick, Cole, Drake. Let's start it off. What's up, man? What's up? First of all, this is our first time talking about. We've talked about it in the chat a little bit. What popped off with like that, or are you of the belief that really
Off with first person shooter.
Cole and first person shooter and Drake subliminally been throwing pot shots at Kendrick? Do y'all think that that's
Well,
true?
Kendrick and Drake been going back at it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Because
Yeah.
Kendrick threw shots at him on To Pimp a Butterfly. All the way
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
then, so.
we ain't gonna talk about the Pimp a Butterfly, but
We can get to it.
I'm
I think
on
we-
my
I think we will get
stance.
to
I
it,
just
but-
don't
Yeah.
care for it, me personally.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know how it's been a thing with them because Drake gave Kendrick his own song on Take Care.
Take care. Yep.
And Kendrick giving this nigga props, and Drake say they wanted me to take R&B niggas on tour, but I said, no, give me Kendrick and Rocky. I helped you get to where you are. What the fuck is the problem?
Something changed. Something within that relationship dynamic changed. I don't know if it was some Kendrick got to a level to where now I think that I'm your peer and not just somebody under you who you take on tour, or Drake
I don't think he
started
ever
looking at
treated
him
him
a
like a
different way.
little nigga, though.
We don't know though.
True.
We don't know
But
like
publicly,
something.
you
Yeah.
never saw Drake saying
Yeah.
or acting like this nigga's beneath me.
Right. And you don't know if there's something small, like you said, with these lyrics that are internalized, and these people are saying certain things, and we don't know what it means, but he know what it means. And I hear you say this, and now, oh, you talking shit about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but to the regular ear, to somebody that don't know them personally, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If these shots been going or something was said that made them, something happened there. Because like you said, this was a together thing. Like, I had no issue with this nigga. He didn't have a problem. And then all of a sudden we're pitting, they pitting each other against, we pitting one another against each other. So the shots been flying.
And it could be as simple as everybody's going for one spot.
Yeah.
It could be. And that makes sense because I want to be the guy. There's nothing wrong with that feeling at all.
If you
I want to be the guy.
That's the history of hip hop. That's what it's been since the beginning.
Yep. I want to be that guy. And that leads us into the first person shooter aspect of it, to where the rumor is Kendrick was offered a spot on that track. Did y'all hear that?
I just heard that rumor listening to Button podcast.
Oh, really?
That was
They said talk about it on there?
Yeah, that was the first time I heard it.
Yeah, I seen it on Twitter. Like, the dude did a whole little kind of a breakdown of sequence of events a little bit, and he said that the rumor is Kendrick was supposed to have a spot on there, but bypassed that to do it, and I guess they took it as a shun.
He wanted
to a certain
smoke.
degree. I think so.
Because
I
why
think
would
it
you
was
turn that down but go do a Future song?
because he may be of the feeling of, I know y'all trying to piece this shit up, but I don't want peace. And it's just as
Or it
simple
could
as
just
that.
be they consider us the three. Let's do a track together.
Right, but it's kind of like you want me to forget and just move forward, where I'm not ready to do that because I haven't addressed things yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, rap more, nigga. You could address it.
yeah, he rapping now. I mean,
One verse, and it was mid.
it's not mid.
Stop
It
it,
was
man.
Not mid. You hating?
I'm not.
You are.
You don't like Kendrick? Just say
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
he doesn't. He
I
doesn't.
don't.
I've
You
said
don't.
He
hella
doesn't.
times.
Every time you talk about Kendrick, is I don't care how many funny voices you do. That shit ain't whack. That
That's
shit
not
ain't
true. I've said hella times I love rapping ass Kendrick.
don't
I
like
love when
Kendrick.
Kendrick is rapping. I've said that hella times.
But you saying that verse on
it was
like
nothing
that is
spectacular
mid
about
is
that
insane.
verse.
You the only nigga
Fuck
in
the
the
big
universe
three.
that
It's just
feels that
no.
way.
The nigga didn't bar niggas up.
He didn't bar niggas up technically, but that was a fight. That verse is
Fire.
it's fire. I mean, if you
Y'all are
You're
making
saying-
it like it's the verse of the year and it's
I
not.
never said that. All I
said
said was
that.
it's fire.
That's
It's
how niggas is acting.
It's thousands
So
of
that's
fire
fire. Right.
verses
You can say a verse is
every
fire.
year. I didn't say it was verse of the year. It's fire verses all over the place. The niggas put out fire verses. It's one of them. Like you say it ain't hate. I'ma respectfully disagree.
And it's cool to not like Kendrick. Just
Yeah.
say
I
it.
don't just like
say it.
Kendrick.
You do,
The
man.
nigga don't rap enough, bro.
Why does he? How does he not?
That's my only issue. He don't rap enough.
Just put an album, a double disc out last year.
The nigga don't.
So you want him
4
to?
and 12.
You want him
Cole
to?
just told us.
You want
4
him,
and 12.
Well, actually, it's 5 and 12, and Cole has one more album than him.
Yeah.
One more.
I ain't trying to hear this.
He has 6.
What's
And Kendrick
what's
has
5? The Section 8?
Section 80. Yes.
Yes,
That's an album.
That's
Yes.
a
It was just
mixtape.
no. It was an album. It just came out independently.
Yep.
That was an album.
album.
Yes. It's an album.
Yep.
Cole, you have one more album than him.
Yeah. So
It's not like you got
But
10 more
Cole
albums than him.
got 1,000 more features.
That just recently. All that just
Recently
started
is 3 years.
That just started recently.
3 years.
That just started.
Cole's on a 3-year run.
yeah, but he been out for how long?
What you mean? Cole has never took no long break, bro.
But what I'm saying is Cole been out damn near just as long as Kendrick, and he has one more album than him.
But he has
And one
way
less,
more rapping
and one,
on wax
and one less
than him.
mixtape than him.
Right. And just up until what, the last 2-3 years is when Cole started going, I'm about to feature niggas up. Cole wasn't doing that back in Forest Hill Drive days.
Right, he was not.
He was not doing
Was
that.
not.
Cole was still.
And actually,
Cole
back
has
then,
always
Kendrick was
been-
doing way
No,
more features than Cole,
Cole has
back in them
always
days.
been more active than Kendrick.
I can't agree with that. Like going off of memory from back then, I just remember seeing Kendrick on more features during the Good Kid, Mad City, going into Pimp a Butterfly days. Kendrick was doing more features on with more prominent artists. More. I'm not saying J. Cole wasn't doing any, but I think I remember hearing Kendrick on a few more features more often than I heard J. Cole back in those days. Yes, over the last 3 years, J. Cole been nuts with the features. There's nobody really, and he been smashing niggas on all their features too. Yeah. So there's nobody that really. Hey yo, but there's nobody really that's been on the pace that Cole has been on as far as feature wise, really. So, but we go to first person shooter. That comes out fire. That shit bangs. Of course, it's Cole and Drake. It's a banger. When y'all first heard that song, did y'all pick up any subs off of it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't either.
No,
I didn't find any subs.
I wasn't looking for none.
Me neither. But apparently, Kendrick didn't see it that way, so he addressed them on the Metro Boomin and Future album. Everybody heard it. We don't need to say or go into a deep dive on it. Y'all know what he said. Fuck the big three. It's just big me.
Which is not a hard bar.
It's hard enough. It's hard enough. It's hard enough. Neither one of them niggas said anything like that since.
Right. Nothing.
Ain't neither one of them niggas said it. Cole.
He got mad because of what Cole said in first person shooter with the stepper line.
Right, but Cole ain't come out and say fuck this nigga. Look, there's a lot of innuendo
and that kind of nigga, man.
And we gonna get to that part. We gonna get to that. We definitely get into that.
Because Kendrick, little Gemini bipolar ass, just be looking for a problem with his Napoleon complex.
See, there you go into the hate.
That's
Napoleon complex. How about it's just I'm better at rapping than you and fuck you.
Which has happened for years in hip hop.
Prove it and rap more.
Which has happened for years in hip hop. When Biggie and Nas was going at it, like niggas didn't know. Was Nas or Biggie a hater back then?
Right.
When Jay and Nas was going at it, was Jay and Nas haters back then?
I'm just want to prove I'm better than you.
Forever.
Yeah, in
but
hip-hop.
They had personal shit.
Normal.
Jay and Nas had personal shit going on.
But
the difference between this and that is they have no personal shit.
You going into semantics. Hip hop beef ain't always been personal. Sometimes it's just I think I'm better than you, and you know that.
And most of the time it's personal.
It can be personal, yes, but it seems like it's a mix of both. It's a mix of I'm better than you and fuck you. Like all up in one. And Kendrick came out and said it. Like that's just the point right now. He said fuck you. And then Cole released this I don't want to kill my boy ass rap. I didn't. Now you want to talk about something I didn't like? Yes, Cole spit. Terrible diss record. If you want to talk to me about this, you're not gonna tell me how much you love this nigga at the same time while telling me fuck you.
He didn't say how much you love him.
Man, come on. It sounded like a love story to me.
All right.
Sounded like it. What? Like, come on. And then the actions that have come out since then kind of lays into that, because I said it that day. I was quiet for most of the day and I didn't say shit. But then that shit I was just like, you know what? This is not it. This is not it. I'm not being quiet. And then come out the next couple of days, Joe said it too. And then come out the next couple of days, Cole said it too. Sound like you don't want to do this. It sounds like you don't want to participate.
They don't have these niggas have albums together that are unreleased. They don't have a real they spend
Kendrick
or have
got a real
spent
problem.
time together. He's bipolar. He'll be over it next week.
So then why did Cole respond at all then?
Yeah. Why are you saying anything? You didn't have to do it.
He literally said he felt the pressure. 1,000 text messages, missed calls.
Why did you respond then?
Yeah. You know what I think it was, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I think Joe Budden podcast got to that nigga, bro.
I think you might be giving Joe too much credit.
Did you listen to it?
Nope.
Yeah.
I think they got to him, and I think he felt obligated to do something. I'm telling you, the way they talked about him, and then what he said in the records, and then what he said today about how he really didn't want to do it.
And you can ask. I went and played poker with Jason and them on Friday, and we talked about this the whole time. And I said, Cole don't even believe what he said in that record
at all.
He doesn't even believe that
at all.
He can come at Kendrick's discography or his catalog if he wants to. I'm like, Cole don't even believe that.
He don't.
Number one, you can't say that, Cole, because that was the same knock against you.
Said it.
That was the same knock against you. He said "To Pimp a Butterfly" was boring. That was the same thing that people said about you, that your lyrics, you can rap, but you were boring.
Yep, it was a Twitter
So
topic.
so you can't say it. And number two, I know you don't believe that. Y'all make the same kind of music.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Conscious rap music.
Yeah, so I know that you don't really believe that.
Yep.
And then it came out today or yesterday, last night, that he admitted that I don't even really believe that.
Nope. That ain't me. That's not me. And you know what?
I love Cole.
Yeah, me too.
Love Cole.
Me too.
And this was so disappointing to me.
Yep. Because I would have rather him not said anything.
Not even say nothing.
Now, my big problem with this is, Cole, you can feel that way. That is fine. I'm never going to diss a black man for changing his mind about something. I disagree, and I think that you should have just stayed out of it. If you really felt that way, be a man and stand on that and just say, I'm not doing this shit with these niggas, man. I don't have to play this game. But my main thing of it is, the niggas that champion Cole, not talking to you, Ease, the niggas that championed Cole when he responded and was online going crazy because they loved the response and wanted more from that, and was saying he killed him, and then it comes out today that I don't really want to do this, and now all of them same niggas that was asking for blood is saying y'all niggas is weirdos for not respecting Cole's wishes and just letting him talking shit about him backing out of the beef. You niggas can't take that stance. You niggas should be upset. Because you was the same niggas making 15 different Facebook and Twitter feeds and all that other shit about how he killed Kendrick on this verse and all this 7-minute drill shit and all this shit and posting the memes and all that shit. But now y'all want niggas to give him grace. Fuck that. No, nigga, you should have just kept your mouth shut. And now your mans is taking the knee. What you gonna do about it? No, niggas are not giving out grace no more. He should have just kept his mouth shut. And I love Cole, bro. Mm-hmm. Love Cole. You should just kept your mouth shut, dog. It would have went so much better. Because Kendrick really, he got smoke with you, but it's really because of that other light-skinned nigga.
That's what we really want.
He wants that nigga to jump out the window.
He just do a little shout at you.
Yeah.
That's the other one he really wants.
Yeah. And then Drake didn't let Cole jump out the fucking window. He could have called this nigga and said, you ain't got to do that.
Don't even do it,
Don't even do it. I got it. Yep. I know who he talking to. Mm-hmm. Don't take it personal. He only did it because I'm here.
I'm coming. I'm busy right now, but I'm coming, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah. So now it's kind of like Drake has seen Cole do this. Does Drake just be quiet now? I think so. I don't think we get a response from Drake.
I never thought we was getting a response from
I don't think
Drake.
we get one
Not anytime soon, and when it does, it's going to come eventually, and it's not going to be direct.
Yeah. It's not going to
be trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be fuck you.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick just came out and basically said, fuck the big three. It's just me. Like, fuck you niggas. Like, how much more clear can it be? Yeah, everybody knows when we say big three, who we talking about. It's very clear. Fuck you niggas. Y'all thought we was cool. I don't think that no more. Fuck y'all. So if you coming out to fight, come out to fight. Don't be running back in the crib. And we know Drake good for running back in the crib when he feel like he in a battle that's up in the air. Nigga will run back in the motherfucking crib on your ass. Only nigga that he really just smashed out was Meek. Pause. Especially talking about Meek. Jesus Christ.
No Diddy.
Especially talking about Meek. Jesus.
And please do not drop that sound clip. Yikes.
But this, how do you feel about Cole backing out Ease? Like, I just want your real opinion on it.
I'm indifferent. I don't know how to feel. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Come on, man.
No, listen.
If Kendrick would have backed out, you would have been like, man, I told y'all niggas he ain't want no smoke.
Can y'all
fucking midget, Gemini, Two-Face, small black ass, gang banging ass motherfucking nigga, old black bitch nigga. He would have went crazy on Kendrick.
Not true.
Don't talk to me about this indifferent shit.
Can I please?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
A part of me feels like like y'all said, you should have never said nothing. That shit is weak.
Yeah.
A part of me also feels like, nigga, you talking about you the best and you Ali. Ali only became the best by proving he was number one by getting in the ring and taking on all comers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to keep up that I'm the best at Ali mantra going on, you have to get in the fight and fight.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm only saying I'm indifferent because I know they got a personal relationship.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it. And maybe he feel like he don't want that to affect future endeavors. I don't know. That's the only way. I'm just thinking he don't want it to affect the personal side of things.
Question. Then you go, when a nigga, you thinking about future endeavors, when a nigga come out and say, hey, fuck you, what future are you looking into?
J. Cole, but he said
fuck the big three.
Cole.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
What future endeavors are you looking at?
Bro,
man?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy Drake has not said anything.
Not a word.
I'm not
Nigga
happy
posting
about
pictures
that.
of Joe Budden. Why are you posting pictures of this nigga? He didn't say fuck you. Why are you posting pictures of this nigga?
I don't know. I think niggas just want a certain kind of response and battle that we are used to from history. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And with these niggas, we just not gonna get it. And I think that's part of the main thing that makes me feel indifferent because I don't think I ever had high expectations for it to start with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First off, I just feel like Kendrick don't rap enough. So even if Drake did say something, it might be one song and then that's the end of it. Them niggas will just all fade away until niggas forget about it. Like, I don't think we was ever going to get the back and forth 4 and 5 songs or on this new album, it was a couple of bars. I just don't think we was ever going to get that from any of them. Even though on this project, I feel like Cole shot at Kendrick a few times, not just on that 7-minute drill.
Yeah.
I feel like he shot at Kendrick a few times.
I agree.
And I'm okay with the slight jabs. You know what I'm saying? Just letting them know, nigga, I hear you. I'm still
Because he
that
gave him a
nigga.
whole song at the end, though.
Yeah,
he
he
basically
did.
gave him a whole song.
He did.
But I think that if Drake responds, we get a Kendrick response to that. I think for sure.
And then that's the end.
I don't think now, of course not, he's not going to respond to J. Cole. But my only thing about J. Cole, and which is going to be hard to listen to him say specific things or specific things I don't ever want to hear him say again going forward, is I'm trying to be the best. If you want to be the best version of you, good. Yes.
And say that.
I absolutely think you should try to be the best version of you. But this whole I want to be the best rapper thing, I don't think I really want to hear you say that again because you don't want to play online. You just want to play the computer. Mm-hmm. You don't want to play ranked games. Like
I got an issue with the whole Big 3 thing anyway.
You don't want to if you're gonna tell me you the best at Madden, you got to be willing to play me then, because I want you to prove it to me.
Yeah.
I want you to show me that you the best. If you're going to tell me you're the best at Madden and you won 7 franchises offline in a row, I don't believe you. Play me in real life and then we'll see. Show me. Get in the fucking game. Other than that, just play Madden offline, my nigga. Don't tell me, Cole, don't tell me you the best at shit except the best Cole that you can be going forward. Because you know what? I fucking do not believe you. And this is from a J. Cole fan. Nigga, I bought your shoes, nigga. I bought the Dreamers.
He did, yeah.
I bought both pair, nigga. I got them. So I don't want to hear it again, my nigga. I'm sorry. Just keep being the best J. Cole you can be. And I'll be happy with that, because you're a bad motherfucker when you the best J. Cole you can be, period. That's it. You got any final thoughts on this before we jump into something else? Or did you want to expand on this any further?
No, there's nothing else for me to expand on, man. I'm just extremely disappointed.
Yeah.
I was expecting just some good music.
It could have
to
been
come
fireworks.
out of
It could have been. And it wasn't even ever going to get physical.
Yeah, and
that's the good thing about it.
And the thing is,
this shit could have been an epic on wax beef. Like,
and what was you apologizing for? You didn't say, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Yeah,
Fuck
or
your
I
mama,
slapped the shit
or-
out
You didn't say I slapped you. You didn't say, nigga, I squirted on your baby car seat like Jay-Z did. You didn't say none of that. You didn't even say fuck you.
You
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't.
So what are you losing sleep over?
Cold.
I get it. You lost sleep because what you said you didn't even really
didn't
believe.
Yep.
But that's nothing to lose sleep over. Just come out and own it. Hey, I'm throwing bars at this nigga. Hey, it is what it is.
And people understand it's just rap.
Yeah.
'Cause
We all did.
We know y'all.
Yeah.
We know y'all not about to get down.
We all knew it.
So
We were never
niggas will
thinking-
accept you just rapping.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you just rapping, you got to pull shit out the air and
Yeah.
make it clever and make it dope. And that is okay because we know y'all three are just rapping and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yep. All right, man. So we can put a pin in that, and we're gonna jump into the next topic, bro. All right, man. Yeah. Let's get into something else. Something else that been popping off in our hiatus, but it's recent. Diddy, dog. They got him. They got that nigga, man. Well,
They ain't got shit. That nigga on the run like the Riddler.
well,
Carmen
they
Sandiego.
came for him. They came for him, but he was already on the jet. They didn't rate it like what they rated, like 3 cribs.
Miami,
Yeah.
New York, and LA.
And like, this was on some shit that I had like no idea, like was on trafficking charges. Like, was this the first that we heard about Diddy being involved? And wasn't that what the feds came there for? Was something involved with trafficking, right?
Did y'all see that weird video? He had the little white girl on camera talking about he found her and her family on the side of the road, and
What?
he adopted her. Y'all didn't see that shit?
No.
That's when they started coming for that nigga.
What the fuck?
It was a live stream, bro. It was him and a bunch of niggas, and they had this little like 12-year-old white girl.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then he was like, hold on, because the way it was coming off super creepy, and he caught it. And he was like, hold on, just let's clean this up because it sounded a little. Let's clean this up.
Yeah.
He was like, you got a rich stepdaddy now. Like he just it was super fucking creepy, bro. It was, and then like 2 weeks later, his shit was getting raided.
No, I've never
You
seen
never saw
that.
the video?
No. Like, cause at first I was like, when I saw the little Twitter feeds and everything, everybody started talking about his house getting raided. I'm like, God damn, Cassie didn't gave up that much information that they raided his crib.
That was Homeland Security.
I thought it was like, oh, he got videotapes of lewd shit and they coming to seize property. But it's like shit with like, then the trafficking shit. Like, I'm like, ooh, that's a whole different, deeper, darker criminal link there. Literally. No, I had no idea this shit. Now you getting everybody from everywhere coming out with their Diddy stories, and it's kind of like, I get that you need to tell your part now, but damn, this nigga just been operating freely for a while and nobody said shit.
Right, y'all ain't said nothing, right?
Y'all ain't said shit. Y'all waited till this young woman decided to come out and put her shit on the table and risk everything just because she felt like she needed to stand up on it. And now everybody feels like, oh, I can piggyback off of this now.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to get justice, and I want people to be done right. Or if it was something that was done to you,
but why y'all ain't been did it?
Man, you could have been did it, and you could have been did it. And low
Think
key,
about the lives y'all could have said. If everything they saying is true,
yeah,
like the shit with Big and his baby mama, if all that shit is true,
yeah,
if somebody would have spoke up, they could have saved people's lives. Why y'all want to? But it just speak to today's society, what's the gang up on you type of culture.
I think they're just throwing that trafficking thing out there just to get stuff.
To see what else they can find.
Yeah, because apparently, and I've just been listening to a lot of other, people talk about it and stuff. Because the trafficking thing is like you can, if you fly a chick out, that can be considered trafficking. It's a lot of like you fly a chick out, going across multiple states, and you paying for some pussy flying her out.
Yeah.
That can be considered trafficking.
Okay.
So if a girl fly me out, she trafficking dick.
Yeah, she paying you to come out and she flying you out. That's
you
technically
need to
considered
talk about it,
trafficking.
or it's something
I
that you
am
need
available to be
It's been
flued
a while since we talked. So you need to tell us something. Like,
Nah, I'm just saying shit. I can use a couple extra dollars. If a bitch want to fly me out, I am on the way.
oh man, yeah, but this is some wild shit. But low key, a lot of the guys have been saying things about Diddy for a long time. Like Mark Curry wrote a book like 15 years ago,
giving it up too.
Yeah, I have that book. I got Mark Curry's book. This was like in the early Twitter days.
Yeah.
When you could like have a conversation with the actual person. Yeah. Like I actually talked to him on Twitter. Like when I used to follow, he was like one of the first people I really followed and used to read their tweets every day. And he started promoting his book. So I remember I was like tweeting him like, yo, where can I find your book and shit or whatever. Nigga sent me the link. I actually went on the link and bought the book. Early Twitter days, like 09-ish or something. You know what I'm saying?
Look to your left.
What's up? What I do?
One of the first people you follow was Mark Curry.
That's crazy, bro.
It was so crazy. And you know what? I didn't even know who the fuck he was at the time, bro. Like he just used to always be on the Twitter feed. Like he was always on there. So I followed him. And then come to find out, I was like, oh, Mark Curry from Bad Boy? Like, oh, okay, shit. Yes, he was one of the first people I actually.
That Mark Curry.
Yeah.
Who you was thinking?
I just hang with Mr. Cooper.
No, nigga. Talking about Bad Boy Mark Curry, nigga. That might be worse. It might be worse. I think where Mr. Cooper is a little more famous than that Mark Curry.
He is.
So shit. Now I feel worse.
Mr. Cooper is definitely more recognizable. Yeah. Mark Curry can walk and sit down right now, and people be
niggas
like,
would not know.
On the pod with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, this was early Twitter days, bro. I remember this.
For
shit.
you to go search hanging with Mr. Cooper, Mark Cooper, and go on Twitter singing the theme song, Cooper. There you go. Follow. It's my man right here. Big Coop, baby.
Big Coop.
Hoop for the Warriors.
Oh man, but yeah. I heard Diddy back at the crib though. I heard he back in Miami and shit,
chilling. And they said Carisha was caught up in that shit too.
Yeah, and they say she know a little something.
So she was doing some shit she wasn't supposed to be doing, which kind of caused a divide between the city girls, which they are currently beefing.
Yeah, I heard that today.
JT also beefing with Big Glow, and I do owe Glow an apology. We'll get to that later. I do owe Glow an apology. I don't want to get off the subject, but just with this whole Diddy shit, man. When you're a fucked up person, I saw somebody say, how the person without the talent keep being on top and keep getting all the money, and all the talent keep losing the money and going away and going to jail or dying. And it's like you ain't wrote a verse, you ain't wrote a hook, you ain't, but you building everything off everybody back, and you keep. Cause he said the person, I forget who it was. It was like the person with no talent to do anything to be on top.
Well, I got to push back a little bit on that because I don't think Diddy doesn't have talent. I think Diddy has a lot of talent when it comes to finding artists, putting them in the right position,
for him to make money.
Putting them, but they're getting notoriety too. They'll be famous for the rest of their life. Like we'll always know.
You think the band famous today?
They never got on. They didn't make it. Their music didn't pop. But when you're talking about, name wise, like anybody from our era know who they are.
True.
So there's a level of notoriety to that. But I think that he has a talent, and he has a great ear for music. He's one of the best executive producers.
He also said he don't produce; he just take credit for it.
He don't. I don't think he be in there making beats, but he definitely helps orchestrate the beat. So I think that yes, with a lot of these people, their talent shines, but I think that Diddy enhances that to a level that they may not get from anybody else, except for outside of a JD or you know what I'm saying, another mega super producer that. Executive that could put them in the right position. I think he deserves credit for a lot of the artists that he put out. He may not do a lot of the stuff, like the lyrics and the songwriting, all of it. But I think he deserves some kind of credit. But if you're a nasty nigga, you're still a nasty nigga with talent.
Robert.
That's all it is too. Yeah. There you go. you a nasty nigga and you got talent. You just a nasty nigga with a bunch of talent. Like, and we it's starting to come out that a lot of the stuff that was supposed to stay hidden from the glory years is starting to surface out now. It's like a lot of that shit. I'm sure it's so much shit from the cocaine 80s that if the niggas was willing to talk about or put it on out there, it would be crazy. And
a lot of empires will crumble.
Yeah. Because I'm sure it was probably worse in the 80s than it was in the 90s.
Oh, with less technology to catch a motherfucker up? Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with Diddy, man. But I know you was talking about some of the City Girls. I can't remember if the City Girls participated in this, but did y'all follow Megan Thee Stallion's page yesterday at all?
Where she was shaking that ass?
It was all of them. All of them was shaking ass.
Who was all of them?
It was a whole thread of ass shaking on Meg's.
The celebrities?
Yes. Like all the thoughts, though. All the thoughts were shaking ass.
Who was the thought?
Just
wait, was Lotto in it?
I think Lotto did do it. I can't remember. Maybe not. But dog, like even
was Ice Spice in it?
No, Ice Spice wasn't in it. It was like the ass shakers, like the strippers.
Ice Spice is literally all she does.
She don't be shaking that ass. She
that
just
ass shake.
Ice Spice just do like that little bend over and wiggle left and right.
That bitch shake.
She
on
wasn't
his own.
like swanging.
You
that
talking
bitch.
about the trained ass shakers?
Like that, man. Like what's your girl name? Sexy Red.
Okay.
Yeah, Sexy Red. I
Get him sexy.
I hate that song. I fucking hate that song, bro. I can't stand it.
I ain't gonna lie. Since Sexy Red had the baby, she been looking a little different to me.
Not me.
She look like she don't stank as much
She
to
can
me no more.
Nope. She be throwing that ass until I start looking. I'll be like, damn,
Something
she look like
about her look different to
look
me
like
now,
that
bro.
room stank, yo.
I haven't been seeing it since she had the baby.
You didn't see the twerk off she had with I forgot what her name is, but they was like, who did it? Who twerked
Was
better?
it Carisha?
No, it wasn't Carisha. It was some light skinned model, Instagram model, some. But they was like the little side by side, and Sexy Red was throwing that thing. She was throwing that bit, but it just looked like it smelled like good rat in that motherfucker, boy. No, but yeah, Megan Page went crazy yesterday. Like, you know how like when a nigga have a bunch of reels and the motherfucking thing, the little bar at the top be like real small, so you know it's a bunch of shit. Oh my god, I was going through that bitch like it was like a 5-minute.
Wow,
man. They was all. I'm sure it's probably a YouTube compilation of that shit.
Oh, probably.
They was going.
It's probably easy to find on Twitter.
Crazy.
Were they doing it on IG or on Twitter?
It was on IG.
Okay.
Man,
I just started a new IG, so my feeds is be kind of all over the place.
Mego, I don't know if I got shot in the foot ass.
Cause she sure be keeping that balance good.
She a bad bitch.
I don't think nobody beat her at it, bro.
Meg is a bad motherfucker, man. God damn,
fact.
she a bad bitch.
That's a fact.
For real, man.
Who had the best one?
I don't know. It was Johnny Blaze was in there.
Oh, I saw that one. She was on top of the bathroom sink.
And Johnny Blaze is nuts.
Yeah, she nice.
Yeah. I'd spend a few. I would spend a few just for a dance. No, you tricking. But just for a dance. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I had to think about it. Yeah, I throw her a couple. Johnny Blaze used to be nasty too. She had to reform herself. You know what I'm saying?
She used to do flicks.
No, she did do a flick just for the.
I know she released a little sex tape.
She released a sex tape.
Her doming somebody up or something.
Yeah,
For real?
yeah, back in the Love and Hip Hop days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But she was on the Joe Budden podcast, like maybe in the last year, talking about how she kind of changed her life and all that stuff like that or whatever. Like she don't do the whole wild shit she used to do. She's still herself.
Shaking that ass though.
Ooh, man, that motherfucker was moving.
What was them sound effects, nigga? Golly, you like that shit?
That ass was going crazy. But yeah, we can go ahead and move on. We can move on.
Try not to get beat.
Let's see where we want to go from here, man. Y'all want to talk about WrestleMania? We talk about WrestleMania a little bit for a second.
Wait, first,
What's up? What you
Big
got?
Glow.
Okay, get the Big Glow.
Big Glow.
Yeah, you've been teasing this.
I apologize. I made some comments I'm not gonna repeat on the pod a couple months, a while ago. Baby, I'm sorry.
Now, question: what brought this about?
Nigga, money. Big Glow look good as fuck these
Glowed up a
days.
little bit.
She
Yeah.
Big Glow done glowed the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah.
And she was on with Shannon Sharp. And
Oh,
she
yeah.
said she had baby
Yeah.
shark teeth when she first hit the scene. And they showed the side by side. This is her own word. She said she had the baby shark teeth. They showed the side by side. Nigga, them teeth make a world of a difference. But you can tell she's taking care of herself. You know, probably got the whole skin routine regimen. Glow look good, bro. Glow look. I made a comment. Like I said, I'm not going to repeat it. I take it back. Don't even go back and look for it. Baby, I'm sorry.
But what you said is true, and it holds up today.
Yeah, man,
But it's fine.
She look good
do
now,
look good.
bro. I didn't think she looked good before.
She do look good.
She looking real damn good these days.
Yeah.
Shout out to Glow.
Shout out to Big Glow.
Yeah, Glow. I told Mo goofy ass.
Yeah.
Because this is the time where you strike when the iron's hot.
Yeah, Mo.
Dog. All you gotta do is do one of them videos with the little mic hanging down.
Yeah.
And this shit will pop, bro.
Yeah.
The nigga won't do it.
You don't want to do. You don't
Nigga
want
want-
to.
you
You
know
don't
how
want to jump
hard-
into the lane.
You know how hard that shit would hit, bro? And it's his kind of beat.
It is. It's kind of beat.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I be talking about with my creative shit. I could just give niggas the idea. Just take this and run with it and watch
go
what
with it.
happen.
Yeah.
And that Mo would go so hard.
It would
dog.
be. It would.
Man.
Because he'd go nuts.
Yeah.
He'd
Like
go
that,
nuts.
that's his kind. He ain't got to be out of character or nothing. He can
Nothing.
get on that bitch and slide.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out Glow.
Okay. Well, where we want to go here, man? I had a couple of topics that I could ask y'all about, or do y'all want to talk about WrestleMania for a minute?
Whatever you want
What
to
y'all
do.
want to
Bro.
do? What you want to do?
You got the wheel, nigga.
Go ahead, hit WrestleMania for a minute.
All right. Okay. WrestleMania, man. WrestleMania. I'll come out and say it.
The best one in a while.
Top 3 ever for me.
Ooh,
Top 3 WrestleManias ever, because I don't have a very recently. I don't have a well, not even recently, but going back to the late 2010s, like 2009-ish, 2011, 2012-ish. WrestleMania for me had kind of lost its whole luster during that period. I think, of course, all through the 80s, because I was a kid, you know, through the 90s, those were like WrestleManias that I'm going to live with forever. I could tell you the matches. I could tell you who won. If you tell me the match, I'll tell you who won. I could go through that. Then after it gets to the era, probably around the time when Cena made a spinner belt is when everything just crashed and crumbled for me at that point.
The post Attitude era.
The
It was the PG,
era.
basically. Yeah.
PG era wrestling. The only things that I take away from that is the Undertaker matches when it comes to WrestleMania. I don't really care about any. And then around like WrestleMania 29 through like 30-ish, that's when I started to come back to Mania. But WrestleMania 12, for obvious reasons, is my favorite WrestleMania of all
Shawn,
time.
Brett?
Yes. Shawn and Brett. WrestleMania 10 holds a special place in my heart because of the Brett Owen match. It's one of the greatest matches ever. Then Brett came back that night and won the belt. Epic. 7, which is a lot of people really don't care for, but that Macho Man and Warrior match is probably the first match maybe where I remember almost crying because I thought the Warrior career was about to be over when Macho Man dropped like 8 billion elbows on him.
Fucking elbows, and he got it.
Losing my mind in the middle of the living room, bro. Losing my mind. I thought it was over.
You gotta kill him.
Last year, Mania, just the whole Roman actually winning. It was a moment for me. I remember saying I think Roman is gonna win. Did not believe in it. It was one of those things where you say it, but you don't really believe it.
You J.
And then
Cole.
it happened. Yeah, I J. Cole'd myself.
Okay.
And it happened. It did happen. But this year, it was just I think that this year meant so much because of last year. And because of the way that they almost took it away from him with The Rock coming back, and then leading and changing and saying, all right, we're not going to take it from him, but we can build something because of this happening, and getting to the point where you got that whole moment where the whole bloodline had to be fought off for Cody to get to the moment. It's in my top 3.
Slow rolled that story for a year.
Yeah, it's in my top 3. This WrestleMania is probably in my top 3.
I think out of both nights, there was only one match I really didn't care for.
The street fight?
The AJ and LA.
I like that, man.
I think that was the one.
I like that.
The Usos.
Oh my God.
It was over
These niggas-
fast. That could have been a 5-minute match.
They didn't do
terrible.
anything but kick each other.
Yeah.
They just kicked each other in the face the entire match.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
You right. That one was, yeah. I forgot about that one, actually.
And
That
it's
shit was bad.
it's really an indictment on Jimmy. Like, is Jimmy a good wrestler? Because Jay has proven that he can actually have great matches.
He just had a great match tonight, actually.
Jimmy, like, are you Marty? Jimmy is Marty Jannetty. We know for sure now. Like, Jimmy is Marty Jannetty. So
Which one of them married to Naomi?
Jimmy,
Oh, well, he focused on other shit.
because that man Naomi,
Boy.
that ass was. All right, let's not.
Oh, my God.
We can give them black women that credit though, because they came out
It
and
was a
showed
moment.
out.
Yeah, it
They
was
came
a
out and
moment.
showed out for sure. It was good.
They should. They probably can't keep that team together because you're gonna need all of them to go against each other.
No,
at
they
some
gotta fight.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gotta
Because
fight each
Bianca
other.
and Jay got to be a thing.
Yeah,
Bianca
next year
versus Jay.
WrestleMania they got to fight.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, it got to be
Yeah.
a thing.
Takeaways. What are y'all takeaways? Like,
I thoroughly enjoyed both nights.
yeah,
We all was locked in. And in fact, it was so good. The baby only won. She leg dropped Kobe for about 2 hours. That was her shit. So like everybody enjoyed it, bro. The Usos match could have been better, but like we saying, Jimmy may not be able to carry a
singles match.
Yeah, a singles match.
Yeah.
And I didn't really care for I just wasn't invested. I ain't gonna say I didn't care for. I wasn't invested into the AJ and LA Knight match.
And you know what? I have to kind of walk something back. I'm sorry that I said that about Marty Jannetty, because Marty Jannetty was a damn good wrestler. Even as a singles, he just wasn't Shawn Michaels.
He didn't have the charisma.
He just was not Shawn Michaels. Marty Jannetty could actually wrestle his ass off. I don't know what the fuck Jimmy is at this point, besides a great tag team wrestler.
A goon.
I don't think that he's gonna. They have to bring them back together.
Yeah.
For him to continue to have a career.
Yes, a successful career. I'm sure he ain't going nowhere, but in order for him to be successful, the Usos have to come back together. And I don't know if Jay want to do that. Like,
Should team him up with Solo.
and they other brother just signed too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Rikishi was just
What the fuck?
shooting the club up, huh?
Jacob Fatu. Or is that their brother or their cousin? One of them. I think it's their cousin.
Another one, though.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu. He just signed like yesterday, so he'll be coming to NXT soon, probably. But what was your takeaways from Mania?
First of all, I don't know why I thought Rikishi was dead for some reason.
You know what? I did too.
Yoko.
It's Yokozuna,
Yoko.
right?
Yeah, you know,
Yokozuna.
yeah.
yeah,
And they all in the same family.
Yoko and Rosie.
I did too,
Roman
though.
brother.
For some reason, I was like, Rikishi
When they
still
said,
alive?
when they said Rikishi, I'm like, I thought he was.
He was sitting right there at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I was like, oh, sorry.
Yep, Kishi's still around.
So many of them died. It kind of get jumbled up.
Yeah. You know, it's still a bunch of matches that I have to go back and watch because I missed the beginning of both nights.
Okay.
I came in late on both nights, so I missed the first couple matches. But
Because Seth and Drew started night too.
I just watched that today.
Okay.
I looked at it today.
Good match.
Yeah.
Drew started that bitch off quick.
Man.
Yeah, I knew Seth was gonna lose, bro. Like, once he started smacking him with them claymores, I was like, "There's no way that he take all of these and actually win."
Yeah. But what else?
You know that I want to props to I guess the whole creative team. That finale, the Roman and Cody,
Yeah,
because it could have been really bad with all the run-ins.
yeah.
because that could get old and could get just stale.
Yep.
Just a continuous run-ins with Roman, and that's what I was afraid of because you knew it was going to happen.
Oh yeah,
You knew night one. You knew that
They was
Rock
gonna
and Roman
win.
were going to win.
Yep.
They had to
because you got to have bloodline rules.
Yeah.
You can't tell it's bloodline rules is an option.
Yeah,
and now that let it play out.
Yeah, and I didn't love that match.
The tag
The
team
tag
match.
team.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was
love,
decent.
It was
decent.
It was slow, and I mean, it had because Rock has wrestled
Rock
so long.
needed
8
a warm up
yeah,
match.
Yeah,
He needed a warm up match.
it showed. It really showed because they really like slow rolled that. But they couldn't have executed that night too. That
The weekend.
that match, that Roman and Cody
Cody?
match.
Yeah.
All the running, the surprise, they couldn't have executed that any better.
And you know,
man.
I don't think it was no
One.
botches in the match.
It wasn't.
Like,
No botches.
yeah.
I don't think it was no botches.
One just one thing
Taker.
There was
that would have been
Taker for Stone Cold.
yes. It would have been
yeah.
the most epic WrestleMania in the history of WrestleMania.
With a Rock Stone Cold stare now.
Instead of hearing the gong, the glass broke. And Austin come out with the fucking 316 shirt on. And all you see is The Rock turn around with the big eyes like, and just standing there and you see Stone Cold and you cutting back and forth. Austin walking down the ramp to the Rock. Then Austin come in the ring and the block and the punches and the stunner. Bro,
And to give Rock
Listen.
the chance to sell a stunner again.
Yeah, another.
that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to see was Rock sell a stunner again.
Because that struggle choke slam.
That you know what? It was a struggle choke slam. But I loved it. I loved it. It was good.
Yeah,
it was so good.
But nobody expected Taker.
So good.
Nobody expected
Nope.
Taker.
When you heard that gong and the lights went out, that was totally unexpected. So that was
Because it was only him or Austin. Those are the only two that could come back and be like
that.
on that level with The Rock. Like Austin or Triple H. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Austin or Stone Cold, or Taker were the only two. And it was Taker.
And
it
Triple
was
H
good.
couldn't have got involved because
No.
he's
He'd
known
have been
as
biased.
the head
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yep.
And it looks like you're trying to
trying
hand
to
it to
get him.
your guy.
Yep. Yeah. So that man, you are absolutely right. Could not have been executed better. It all worked out, and now where did the story go from here?
and then the feels, man, because when Samantha Irvin.
Dog. She said, in your
Because at first, because I didn't even catch, because I was like, damn, she sound terrible. She don't normally sound
She
that bad.
was crying.
I didn't catch until y'all said it in the chat, like, so Samantha Irvin crying.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Did you
that's
see the
why she
video
sound-
of it?
Yeah, Then I saw the video today.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, oh, man, that shit hit you,
Yeah.
dog.
That shit.
And that lets you
nigga,
know it real you because it's like this is their life.
I am invested
Yeah.
into this. It's still real to me, damn it.
Because part of it is real.
It is.
It's
Part of it is
And
real.
you can't look. People can say, "Oh, it's fake," blah blah. You cannot fake falling on that mat.
And you know what I say to people that I have to hold myself back from the people that are on the social media and say, "Oh, wrestling is fake. That shit fake." Do you watch movies?
Right. It's the same thing.
Do you really think that there is a Batman? Do you?
Because he would be
mean,
here. This
'cause
is
I'm-
Gotham.
I really just want to know, do you think that Avengers is real? Because none of the shit that you watch on TV
Yeah.
is
I
real.
think Franklin Saint is just really roaming these streets.
Just out here.
Based out now.
So
It's not fake. It's scripted.
it's
Yeah.
scripted.
It's not fake.
Just like your TV show is scripted.
You cannot complain about wrestling and watch reality TV.
You can't complain about wrestling, or you can't call wrestling fake and watch a movie. Like, don't talk to me about that, because that movie that you watching, they can do this take 15 times until it's perfect. These niggas got one chance.
Actually,
Live
D'Lo
on
Brown
TV.
is wrestling fake.
Thank you.
Shaq Stone Cold.
Zach Stone Cold.
He still ain't got shit good to
yeah.
say about Owen.
D'Lo will never walk again.
D-Lo can't walk.
He is a paraplegic.
I
You
didn't know
talking
that.
about Draws?
Oh, Draws.
Yeah, I'm talking about
I
Draws.
saw D-Lo not that
You know the
long
one
ago.
that did the Draws. Yeah, Draws.
Yeah.
Yep.
Steve, yeah, you're right. Ask him. Ask him, is it fake?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like.
And these motherfuckers get hurt, blow their quads and shit all the time. Like, nigga, Kevin Nash leg look like a kickstand. Like, his shit just, it looks bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they really put their bodies on the line.
Yeah, like these are basically professional stuntmen and women who perform every night.
Yeah.
And
it take real athletic ability.
You want to tell me about how good John Wick is, though?
Nobody is shooting anybody in the head that much.
Right.
Bro.
Nigga, you see John Wick, nigga? That nigga was going crazy. Oh,
You ain't shot nobody in the shoulder.
You was
the
watching
leg,
wrestling?
nothing,
That
nigga.
shit fake.
This nigga John Wick only shoots in the head
He just shot 50 people in the head.
with one bullet.
But that shit good for wrestling fake. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, are you kidding me? Nigga still watching wrestling?
You still watching
He
anything?
just say Batman good as hell.
And in real life, Batman is
gotta
one
chill,
who would
bro.
not have a long career, bro.
He wouldn't, dog.
Batman would
be out of there the first week.
Man.
That first week, somebody will figure this nigga out. He'd be like, man, we about to kill this nigga, dog.
First off, I know who you are. I saw you on TV. You got the whole bottom half of your face out. I know who you
These
is.
niggas in Chicago got their buttons.
Dog.
They gonna get Batman the fuck out of here.
Keith,
The first
whole block will fuck Batman
First week, think like this
Batman.
nigga, this motherfucker in this suit is fucking up business. We gotta murder this nigga tonight, B. This nigga's dead tonight.
Nigga walking around with a fucking cape
With a cape on. He can walk around.
and some rat ears.
He can walk around with all this shit.
Batman
You
in
about
the
to
Bronx.
fucking smoke this
It is
nigga, bro.
not happening, bro. The Bronx is about to get you the fuck out of here. And then they gonna rap drill music to you, nigga.
I'm about to beat this
We
nigga.
we about to fuck this bat up.
Hey, you know they gonna
You
record
crazy
it.
as hell.
You know they gonna record it. Dog, Batman's gonna be viral, nigga. They gonna have this nigga tied up by the ankle to a charger, just speeding up the street, dragging this nigga.
Keep this we about to slide on this nigga, dog. This nigga the fucking Batman.
Batman
Crazy as
say,
hell.
He got a switch.
He's got a switch. Niggas, all of them got him. You dead now.
All of them.
They shoot you right in that
These
mouth, the part that don't have
dreadheaded
no
niggas,
armor.
Right. These dreadheaded niggas will fuck Batman up.
Yeah, but wrestling is fake. Y'all niggas love superhero movies.
Then they
I
gonna
do
go in the
too.
house and watch wrestling after they kill
Yeah,
Batman.
for real, they go home and watch wrestling. Cody won the belt last night, nigga. The bat is dead, nigga. We got rid of that nigga.
This nigga probably should have did that shit. He still be alive.
Oh shit! You almost made me miss Raw.
Nigga Alfred, like, guess I get the money.
Told this dumb nigga don't put that suit on.
Cause niggas got shit out.
Man.
Can you imagine Batman on the West Coast? In the Blood and Crip neighborhoods?
Nigga not making it. Yeah, he ain't going down there.
String your ass up to a palm tree.
Batman
nigga.
don't get it twisted. He don't fight that kind of crime.
When them niggas find out his armor bulletproof, dog, this nigga Batman gonna be butt ass.
Hey, come out that suit, cuz. Hey, we need that.
Give me this belt.
This nigga got all types of gadgets in this bitch. Hey, run that motherfucking belt, cuz. I need that shit.
Nigga go get a Gucci belt buckle, put on the utility belt.
A gang of niggas running up on Batman with the Dracos. It's crazy, boy. Just 16 niggas with Dracos. God damn, nigga.
You was not about to punch your way out of this.
He
nigga.
quitting that night, bro. He quitting. The only nigga can get out some shit like that is Michael Myers, nigga. Michael Myers would beat a gang of niggas' ass, boy. I still ain't forgave them for that shit.
Nah, that dumbass weight.
That Halloween,
Man.
Halloween Kills, when them niggas just, man. It was like 12 niggas, bro. He killed all of them,
They
dog.
waited. Why y'all not jumping this nigga?
Why you didn't shoot him in the head as soon as you knocked him down? You had a gun. I still have not forgiven them for that shit. I really ain't forgave them for Halloween Ends. I heard it's supposed to be they redoing some shit again too.
Yeah, they talking about it could be a TV series or they gonna just reboot.
They made Chucky a TV series. Have y'all watched it?
I've never watched it.
I ain't watched it either.
I saw the first season. It was actually pretty good.
Then did y'all hear about the Camp Crystal Lake shit that they doing? It's supposed to be like Jason as a kid or something. Like how all the shit led up to. I don't know how this is gonna work. Like unless his mama was killing niggas back then too,
Right,
like,
which I think she
low key was doing some psychopath shit. That'd be dope.
Right.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's. I had a question for y'all, man. It's just something talked about with a few people online. And I got into some heated debates about this before, but I almost think I know where you guys would stand on this. But being born in a city, does that automatically obligate you to root for all of those cities' teams over any other team, no matter who they might be facing? Let's say you got a favorite team that's from an out-of-town market, but when they play Detroit, you have to root for the Detroit team over your favorite team because this is where you were born.
Well, can't nobody tell you who you have to root for.
But what I'm saying, okay,
You like who you like.
right? But then it's the niggas that's like, oh nigga, you whack as hell, yo, you dick sucking other teams
That's
and all
dumb.
that. It's dumb as fuck,
That's
right?
dumb.
I feel the same way. I don't think that the basis on where just because I happen to the hospital that I was born in is in the Detroit or the Metro Detroit area, that makes me a Detroit homer.
What
for
if my
life.
home team sucks ass? What if I just want to see a team that wins?
No offense, like the Lions.
Like the Pistons right now. These niggas won 12 games this year.
Traditionally, the Pistons have been a good team for more years than they've been a bad team. Yes.
Debatable.
Yeah. Oh, nigga, they went to like what 4, 5 Eastern Conference Finals.
Right, now talk to me about the
Then the
90s
Bad
after
Boys.
the Bad Boys.
Then the Bad Boys. So, but the Bad Boys were really good all through the
my
80s.
nigga, you went from like 93 to like
2000, 2002.
2002. That was 10 bad years up in there.
Right. But then you got to count the whole the whole Pistons era, which is escalated from the Bad Boys because they actually won. So that counts. Like you can deal with some bad years after winning 2 back-to-back championships.
What about before the Bad Boys?
They were pretty decent before that. They were bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they were bad. Yeah. Before Zeke.
I think
yeah. Modern era NBA, I think the Pistons are more known for being a decent team than they were just a trash bucket team. Yeah, or no?
I don't think so. I think people know them as.
I could think. I think I might.
Kind of the laughing
I think you
stock of the
swam me.
league.
I think you swam me because after the going to work Pistons, ain't shit else happened.
They traded away a pick that would have been SGA for a year and a half of good Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
Which they got to the playoffs and got swept by Giannis and them, and Blake played on one leg.
yeah. This last run has fucked it up for the Pistons. Yep, you right. Yeah, after the going to work Pistons. That
These
run
niggas ain't won a playoff game since like 07.
Yeah, that run has fucked it up. Yep. It not cancels.
We
but,
approaching 20 years of horrible basketball.
yeah. So, but yeah, what if your home team is just trash and you don't want to, or what if you just created a liking to another team? Yeah. Cowboys.
What if you just
like I did as a kid,
or a player, or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be?
As a kid, you just gravitate towards another team. Like now, there are certain teams that I feel like I'm never going to root against, like the Tigers. I never root against. No matter who the Tigers are playing, I'm never going to root against them. You know
But
what
that
I'm
don't
saying?
mean you can't like other baseball teams.
I love the Red Sox. I love the Braves. Like, I love those teams. But I wouldn't, if they had to face each other, I'm going to root for the Tigers in those situations. But that's just because I love the Tigers, though. Like, my father made me love the Tigers, being born into that. If the Tigers was from fucking Iowa, and that's who me and my dad grew up wanting to like, that's who I would like.
Right.
It just is what it is. I feel like niggas that's like that is just hometown slappies.
They weird. Randy,
Like just some
you got
fucking,
teams
like
you
that's
root for
weird as shit.
outside of Detroit? I mean, I'm sure you do.
And
Any sport. Like, is it a team you just like and you almost don't even know why you like them? You're like, I just always kind of like them.
that I prefer. Let me. Do I? Basketball. I don't even like basketball no more.
Yeah, it's different now.
Oh, it's trash.
It's different now.
But I'm almost sure you was a Bulls
because growing up, I wasn't a Bulls fan.
You
I wasn't either.
I was a Charlotte Hornets fan.
I'm thinking the Twins.
And that's one of them teams you just end up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the colors
Larry
or
Johnson,
what.
for some reason, Larry, and this was middle school. We all had our favorite players.
Yes.
We used to bring in the newspaper. That was back in the days.
Yeah.
With a newspaper.
Sports
When
Illustrated.
you had the
Find the stat
averages.
column and shit.
Yep, they had the points who led the league in scoring. We used to bring that because you get the Sunday paper. You used to bring that and talk shit about. I remember my favorite player was Larry Johnson, so we used to.
I still want an LJ jersey though.
I had the LJ, got the LJ jersey from going to the game at Eastland.
Yep, going with the little niggas in the car.
Yep.
The little dummies and shit.
Yep. Pink Cadillac. Yeah.
Yep.
Had the LJ jersey from there. Yeah. So growing up, I was a Charlotte Hornets fan, and a Pistons fan. Though I like the Pistons also. Yeah. But I just like the Pistons. Football. I've always been a Lions fan, but I also liked the Buffalo Bills for some reason when I was younger.
They were winners. You saw them go to 4 straight Super Bowls.
They were losers.
I mean, they did lose 4. They won enough to get to the Super Bowl 4 straight times.
Going to 4 straight Super Bowls is
And
an
losing
achievement.
all of them is crazy.
It's an achievement. But going, going.
4 in a row.
4. Like, Tom ain't never did that.
Right.
But I guess so. Yeah, I totally don't think it's weird for you to like another team.
I kind of think it's weird for you not to.
Yeah, I do question people that like hate their hometown team.
Like, what happened to you? Who scarred you?
Yeah, and it's like I can understand if your team is bad, but you should want your hometown team to be good because that benefits you and your economy and your city and gives you things to do to go down and.
But as a kid, I don't give a fuck about the economy because I want Jordan to beat Isaiah Thomas. Right. So I think that the only team that from my hometown that I've ever hated was the Bad Boys. I don't think I've ever hated any other team. And that's just because I wanted Michael Jordan to win. He was my favorite player. Michael Jordan was, to kids, just being young kids in that era, Michael Jordan, to the majority of the kids, not all kids, but to the majority of the kids, they wanted to be like Mike.
I hate him.
You wanted to hoop like Mike, but you wanted to be him. You wanted to jump. You wanted to fly. You wanted to dunk like Mike. Like, it just is what it is. The majority of kids, not all, like you said, you might have hated him, but the majority of kids wanted to be like Mike. I was a fan of the Chicago Bulls. Wanted to be like Mike. My father bought me.
I did not appreciate that WGN channel back in the day that showed all the Bulls games.
It's a Chicago channel.
I'm saying I didn't appreciate it back then. Yeah, I just
like,
didn't
why do we have a
appreciate it.
Chicago channel?
Yeah.
But it was the same with TBS and TNT. It's an Atlanta channel.
in Atlanta.
They used to show the Braves games all the time.
The Braves and WCW wrestling.
Yep. Saturday, 6:05.
Yep.
6:05. 6:05. Clash of the Champions used to be on that bitch. Yep, I remember that shit. Yeah, with Mike, my pops bought me the Come Fly With Me VHS. Like, Jordan was my guy. He knew it. He was a Bad Boys fan. They used to kick Jordan's ass. And I just had to eat it until Jordan won eventually. And after Jordan won, I didn't hate the Bad Boys no more. I was just like, we finally beat him.
He climbed that hurdle.
He climbed the hurdle and it's over. You know what I'm saying? And I've never hated the Pistons. I've never hated the Lions. I've loved the Red Wings, loved the Tigers. I can't really say I was ever an avid Lions fan, but I never hated them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they play the Cowboys, I'm rooting for the Cowboys. I don't give a fuck.
And that's okay.
That's all it is to it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the Cowboys this year, though. Unless they win, I've earned the right to say, when you start winning, I'll jump back on the bandwagon. I've been a fan for long enough.
I told you,
I've been through everything with the Cowboys.
I've
earned the right to say, fuck y'all until you win again.
In this space
that's how I feel.
in right now,
Yep.
you will develop a new appreciation for the game.
Man.
I had to take a step away from my home team. They broke my heart too much. Y'all used to fuck up my entire Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now when you get
It was
to just,
getting to that point.
Yeah, when you take
I
that
saw it
step
coming.
back and you get to just go through the league and just enjoy the game for the game, you can even say another team this coming season is your favorite team. That's okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just saying you have the right to. It's okay.
Yeah.
But you will appreciate the game in a different way whenever they get their shit together and you come back. You're gonna be like, okay, cool, let's go. You're gonna have a different appreciation for the game.
Man. But yeah, I don't think it's an issue. I never had an issue with people that just choose not to. That's like saying that because you're from Michigan, you gotta root for both Michigan and Michigan State. Man, fuck Michigan State.
I'm never gonna root for Ohio State over Michigan State ever under any circumstances.
Ever.
I think you've done that before.
I've never rooted for. I want both of them to lose. I say that every single time they play. I want both teams to lose.
I feel like you've rooted for Ohio State over Michigan State recently.
Never. Go check the tapes. Check the tapes. I have never rooted for Ohio State. When they play each other, just type in I hope they both lose in the chat. And it'll be some Ohio State and Michigan shit. Guaranteed. Michigan State. It definitely will be that. I want both of them to lose. Fuck them both. I don't care.
But yeah, growing up, like I was childish minded for a long time. So I honestly kind of missed the Bad Boys era.
Yeah.
I didn't really get big onto the Pistons until Grant Hill.
Man, I had to live through it.
Yeah, I
living
didn't
with
get
my
big on
father
the
and
Pistons
the Bad
until Grant
Boys.
Hill. And I was a Piston fan, but at that same time, my team sucked. So I was a Knick fan.
Yeah.
There was something about Ewing and Starks.
Yep. I remember that was your guy.
Yeah, them the Knicks were like my first favorite team outside of Grant Hill and the Pistons.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, I went through a point where Houston was my squad. This was after the championships when they had wherever T-Mac went, I liked that team. Orlando was my squad for a while.
LeBron now. I don't have a favorite basketball team.
Right.
So you got a favorite player.
Right.
Whoever he had, I'm rooting for them. That's it.
That's what's up.
Yep. Another question I had, and we can probably close it out on this one here. I don't know if, this is a hard topic to just put out there as a last question, but I was watching, I forgot what show it was.
Is it gay?
No, it's not. It's not. But I forgot what show it was I was watching, but it made me start thinking, just off the top. Oh, I know what it was. I was watching YouTube videos. What's the best TV finale? Final episode. What's the best final episode to you? I know what mine is. Because I remember when I wrote this question down, I went through a few and I kind of thought I knew what it was already, and I solidified knowing what it is. I know what mine is, but I want to hear y'all first. Just off the dome, if you can think about your favorite TV shows and TV shows that have ended, what is your favorite final episodes? Fresh Prince, Martin.
That's what I was gonna say. Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
For me, that's probably
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, that's up there.
Okay.
I would have to really, really think about.
Yeah, that's what I said. I hate to spring it on you. Yeah.
I kind of want to say Snowfall is up there, even though I hated the way Franklin went out. It was such a great series, and to see the way that they made everything full circle, how he hated his dad being a drunk.
Yeah.
He ended up being a drunk.
I don't mind the way he went out. I just don't like the way they rushed in Honus.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, not a fan.
Because they tore his whole character down. The character they built
In
up
one
all
episode.
of that time.
In one episode.
Yeah, and I get that. I would really, really have, but Fresh Prince is up there for me. Like, that was one of them ones.
Do you have anything before I go?
Is Sopranos up there for y'all?
It's up there for me. I know a lot of people hate it, but it's up there for me.
Yeah, I didn't love the Sopranos ending.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't love the Sopranos. Sopranos is overrated to me.
Watch your mouth.
Because I didn't watch it real time. I watched it after, and it was like, okay.
You watched the whole series?
Yeah, but after, like, years. Like, I watched Sopranos maybe 5 years ago, something like that.
Let me tell you.
If I would have watched it real time, I think I would have been into it like that. But I watched it way too late.
I watched it real time. But me and my mom, we have our own night of the week. Every Thursday, me and her get together and we watch The Sopranos. We on like season 5 now. So we get together, we watch like 3 or 4 episodes per night. And we've been doing this since, I don't know, a few months ago. And that show, I ain't gonna lie, it's just as good today as it was as I remember it back then. But I get what you're saying. Not having experienced it during the boom or the heyday kind of takes away from the nostalgia a bit because you don't have the nostalgia. You're watching it for the first time.
What was the last episode of The Wire? Help me remember it.
Marlo was kind of going corporate, but reverted back to the street.
He walked
went
out
back,
and then he beat a nigga up.
Yeah, he went back and took a corner.
Yeah,
he went and took a corner. McNulty went back on the beat. He became a street cop again. Bunk was out. Omar was dead.
Got killed by the little nigga.
The little boy killed him.
Now, stick there.
Weebay and whatchamacallit all still in jail. Bodie was dead. Chris was dead. Snoop was dead. Yeah. That's
Omar
really
thing. Was that just a random occurrence, or was that something from earlier seasons that doubled back on
something that happened with them. Kennard was the one that shot him. I forgot what it was. He didn't do nothing to no kids or nothing like that, but I think it was just Kennard trying to like prove he was hard because Kennard had got beat up or something like that. Was it who was that beat Kennard up?
And he just trying to prove he was tough by taking out the nigga who everybody was scared
killing
of.
Omar. By killing Omar, that proved like I took out Omar. So that's, you know what I'm saying, built the name. Yeah. I forgot what led up to it, but it was something along those lines. I remember, I think Kennard had got beat up by somebody. One of them kids had beat his ass or something, and he ended up like getting the gun and going and kill Omar during.
And what happened on the last episode of Breaking Bad?
That's mine.
That was the shootout.
Yep. He rescued Jesse, killed the drug dealers, settled the shit with his wife, settled the stuff with the green his former partners from the business that basically snaked him a little bit or he left. Saved Jesse, killed all of them, and he, you know what I'm saying, he got hit with one of the bullets. Remember, he set the machine gun up. Breaking Bad, hands down, one single final episode is the greatest final episode in the history of TV to me. That's it. That's the one. That's the one for me. If y'all haven't watched it in a while, just go back. Just go back and watch that one episode, because the episode before it is the one where he they fast forward to the future, and he's at the diner with the bacon and all that. Well, that's at the beginning of that season, right? Yeah. And they show how he got to that point,
right?
And at the end of that episode, he is about to turn himself in. Walter, he's done. You know, he had went in hiding. This is the second to last episode. He's about to turn himself in, and then his former people from Graymere or whatever, they come up on the screen and they talk about, oh, we don't know who this Walter White is. He didn't have really anything to do with how the business was created. The only thing he ever contributed was the name. And when they said that nigga went into motion. And instead of turning it, because he had already called the police, instead of turning himself in, that nigga got up and went back to the town. And that's when he went and got that gun, set the shit up, went there and that last episode of Breaking Bad is the greatest final episode in the history of TV to me. What about Sons? What y'all think about?
I remember being disappointed with the way he killed himself.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
he killed them.
Disappointed.
Ain't no bunch of niggas like
he killed Jimmy. He killed my man on the steps of the courthouse.
It was
a lot.
They wrapped it up.
It was a lot.
Yeah,
it was
and then him just riding and closing his eyes. That shit was trash to me.
I hated that.
Yeah, I remember hating the way Sons ended. For it to be such a good show, I remember hating the way it ended.
Yeah.
Mayans ended really good.
It's over?
Yeah.
I gotta finish it.
I never even watched it.
Mayans is so good, man.
Mayans ended really good.
You never watched it?
I haven't seen one episode of Mayans,
You gotta
bro.
get on, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Is
on.
it the same writer? The same guy? Or-
I think
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Because it
seemed
seemed like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
They
seemed
didn't
like
miss a beat with, the tone is the same.
With Sons?